Lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into this video.
So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where pan-colored people are finally realizing what, black people have been trying to tell them for a very long time. Like, people are like so shocked to the fact that, he said the quiet part out loud. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into it.
She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels. Let's see how she feels about it. Trained on her face. They're all war hawks when they're sitting in Washington in a nice building saying, oh, gee, let's send 10,000 troops right into the mouth of the enemy. But she's a stupid person.
Look at this from 30,000 feet. And this is how Donald Trump ends his campaign, calling for 9 rifles aimed at Liz Cheney's face to shoot at her face. This is how Donald Trump is ending his campaign for president.
Liz Cheney just posted a response. This is how dictators destroy free nations. They threaten those who speak against them with death. We cannot entrust our country and our freedom to a petty, vindictive, cruel, unstable man who wants to be a tyrant. Hashtag women will not be silenced. Hashtag vote Kamala.
Trump just put a target on Liz Cheney's back. It's exactly what he did. With his words, he's calling out his people to take violence against Liz Cheney, because that's how they will perceive this. So if an attempt is made on her life, is Trump getting prosecuted for it? That's what I want to know, because I think he should be. This is not presidential behavior. In case you are unaware, this is not how a president of the United States should act. A president of the United States should be for all of the people. Kind of like Kamala has said she will be. Kind of like Joe Biden was. Kind of like Obama was. Kind of like Bush was, kind of like Reagan was, kind of like every fucking president before Trump was. Trump doesn't want to be a president. He wants to be a dictator.
I thought the comment about Puerto Rico was like one of the top places we could reach. Why? Why would I think that? This man is going to get people killed. And that's what he wants. And if you are voting for him, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you should go and you should watch the people of North Korea. Okay? Because that is what you are voting for. You are voting for a man who stood there and made threats against American citizens, against me, because I won't vote for him. Disgusting, disturbing behavior, all of you. Disgusting.
Really? Y'all are gonna sit there and say we took what he said out of context? He sit there talking about unaliving somebody. But they're the side for fucking law and order. Get the fuck out of here. And no, I did not misunderstand. No, I did not. We all fucking heard it. He said he wanted to put guns in fucking Liz Cheney's fucking face. A man who didn't have the fucking balls to even serve in the goddamn military. What the fuck?
Y'all are so upset that Joe Biden called Trump supporters garbage. But yet, you'll support Trump wanting to pew-pew 9 barrels focused at her, Liz Cheney, because she disagrees with him. He called her stupid. He called her... But this is a great moral candidate! Woohoo! You're disgusting.
Let's put her...
The only kind of people who talk like that, the only kind of politicians or somebody who is running for an office that talk like that are dictators. They're the only ones who talk like that. And he has repeatedly, since 2016, said numerous different things like that. He does not stand for American freedom because he doesn't care about that. It's whatever he wants, whatever he can get, whatever. It's about him. And dictatorships give him that. That's what he wants, is a dictatorship.
Hi, good morning, afternoon. I just saw this scrolling through my feed. I am a Wyoming resident, and Liz Cheney was our representative in Congress for a very long time. And many, many years ago, I delivered her newspapers. Generally speaking, she's very much, my experience was somebody who had a lot of privilege because of who her dad was and what he meant in Wyoming. I'm not saying he was a good dude. I'm just saying, personal opinion. However, her losing her seat to Harriet Hagerman was a travesty and evidence to me that Wyoming was no longer the Wyoming that I grew up in. And I 100% stand by her decision to tell that orange fuckwit to kick rocks. Because I may not like her as a person, but I would never in a million years agree with the statement that he just made about her. She doesn't deserve that. As much as her beliefs and policies regarding how Wyoming should be very much favor extremely rich people and corporate interests. And do not favor the working class. What happened to her here, she didn't deserve. And statements like that, she doesn't deserve. If there's anybody in the political sphere that deserved to stand in front of a squad like that, it's the guy with that bullshit spewing out of his mouth. Again, just my opinion. By the way, you should go vote. Go vote. We have early voting in Wyoming. If you haven't voted, vote. And if you are waiting for Tuesday, make sure you give yourself lots of time because those polls will be busy. Okay? I hope you guys have a great day and stay strong.
She's a...
And who's the party of violence and division? It certainly ain't the Democrats.
Hey folks, just go ahead and watch the video. Whether you're a Trump supporter or not, please pay attention. What he's saying there is absolutely abhorrent. What this man is standing up and saying, or sitting down and saying, he shits himself when he stands up. So, when he's saying stuff like that and people laugh it off, those are the people. Those are the people. Okay, listen, I'm going to say it this way. I'm used to what Trump says. I'm fine with Trump saying whatever the hell he wants to say. There's nothing he can say anymore that shocks me, appalls me, nothing. I'm whatever. Like, that's what he's going to say. What's interesting about this, and I've made this point on other videos before, and I've actually made this point many times on social media, is when you watch that video, don't listen to what he's saying. Just tune that out. But listen to the applause and the laughter that he gets in the audience. That is what we need to be concerned with. The fact that not every single person hears him say what he says there, which I will not repeat, and laughs about it, and thinks that it's funny, and thinks that it's a joke, and thinks that it's ha 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 ha. Oh yes, that's exactly what we should do. Like, are you kidding me? And yes, I did that in a German accent for a reason. Yeah, there is just a complete disconnect in what is good, in what is kind, that happens at a certain point. Am I saying, just to be clear, am I saying that every Trump supporter is like that? No, I'm not. I know a lot of people that even now are voting for Trump, and they are relatively decent people. Do I agree with them in any way? Absolutely not. Do I think that they should do what they're doing? Absolutely not. Do I think that they are informed in any way, shape, or form? Or do I believe that they are intelligent people? Not really. Not really. I don't believe that they practice empathy. I don't believe that they are informed. I believe that they are scared, and that they believe somehow in a fantasy that has been spun for them, and therefore they are holding tight to that fantasy. But that, I don't believe that they're an uninformed electorate. I don't believe that they're representative of what the majority of people believe or want. That being said, if you can't 100% watch that video and then say that man is vile and should never touch anything of power, or he should never be in charge of this country. He does not represent you. He does not represent me. He does not represent anything that any of us should stand for. If you can't say that after seeing that video, now it's fine if you haven't seen the video and you want to keep your head in the sand. I get it. That's fine. Do that. But once you've seen that video and you've seen the way that he talks about Liz Cheney and you've seen the things that he's saying, you don't get to say anymore, oh well, they shot him. Look at the rhetoric on the left. Look at what the things they say. Joe Biden called people trash. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that anymore. Because you're okay with him saying that shit. So you don't get to do that anymore. Nobody's going to listen to you while you clutch your pearls about whatever is said. Oh no, somebody said something. You don't get to do that if you're voting for a piece of shit like that. You obviously have pretty thick skin because you're going to vote for that guy. So, sorry. I'm not sorry. If this makes you want to leave my page, if this makes you upset that I'm talking about your Lord and Savior, Trumpist, whatever you want to call him, that's fine. But I can't do it anymore. I'm not trying to drive people away, but there is a line that people should not cross. And he has continued to cross it. And now, when I see that crowd, when I hear that crowd, when I see that crowd at Madison Square Garden, when I hear the laughs and the applause, when people make those jokes, when people say those things, and I didn't see anybody here on social media. I didn't see any of the people that I know support Trump come out here and make a video saying that is abhorrent, that is appalling, they should not say those things. I didn't see any of you saying that. Instead, you all just remained quiet and said, oh, no, he did. None of them meant that. None of the 12 people or 16 people that got on stage and all said horribly violent, shitty things. No, it was all just a joke. It was all just for show. It's not. These are the people. These are the people that you've thrown in with. And so, while I'm never going to be the person that says, I don't want you on my page and I don't want you around, you need to understand that these are the people that represent you. These are the people that everybody sees. And unless you speak out against that rhetoric and those things that they're saying, you will be lumped in with them. And at some point in time, every single one of us that does not agree with that being the way we should act is going to say, no, look, we can't be around you anymore. You're too negative. You're bringing too much hate into this world. There is no love there. You can say whatever you want to say about your stance on Kamala and her, the things that she does. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. Take care of yourself, please. And take care of others. I'll talk to you soon.
In what world is it okay that Liz Cheney had to address not just a presidential candidate, but the former president of the United States? In what depraved fucking world is it okay that she had to address him in this way? This is how dictators destroy free nations. They threaten those who speak against them with death. We cannot entrust our country and our freedom to a petty, vindictive, cruel, unstable man who wants to be a tyrant. Hashtag women will not be silenced. Do you know what this is in response to? Have you heard what he said? Is not okay. That is not normal. That is not acceptable. And I'm sure somebody out there is going to find some clumsy way to spin this, but I know what I heard. So if you are still somebody who is on the fence about the way you want to vote, please consider this. This is not normal. This is not what politicians are supposed to do. This is what dictators and tyrants do. I mean, what more? What more does he have to do to prove that he is not fit to run this country?
Like, seriously, lovelies, it's just so unfortunate that anyone that does not support, these other people, this person becomes what they call an enemy to them. Like, I don't get it. Is it that it's something like you need to forcefully, impose yourself on these people? And when these people decide that, okay, we do not want your imposure, yeah, these people becomes an enemy. You can wish whatsoever you want to wish with these people. Like, I like the fact that, most of them, his own are beginning to see his kind of person, even if it's not all of them. But the thing is that there are some statements which,
and if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here to educate ourselves. I'll see you lovely when I upload the next one.
Things what they have with the words, they say that someone's words determine someone's action. The way at which this person spews things is the way at which it is in this person's, mind. And if not minding, you need to be very careful with such a person that is easily out there to spew things. I'm not even disputing the fact that the other one or the other, party is better. But it's just that when you see that something is just repeating itself, is still coming from this particular angle, a particular thing is still coming from this particular angle, you just have to pause and rethink and like, okay, this person has not even gotten there, and all of these things like this are being said, are being mentioned. A lot of people, like, there is something about people from this other side. They tend to be angry, aggressive, and like rude. Like, I have seen so many stitches out there, which I wanted to put up a stitch here yesterday, and you know how it is. If they see you want to put up something truthful, they'll try as much as possible for you not to put it. I noticed that people from this other side, they are angry. They are like, they're not soft and all smiling, the way it is. It's just all about, oh, if you're not with us, oh my God, you are the enemies. You're gonna do something to you. Like, we're gonna, like, seriously. Not quite long, the internet was all over, going ups and down because of a statement that was made by a particular, a joker. Will I call him a joker? He happens to be a joker, putting up statement there, using people's predicaments to caricature them, calling them an island of garbage. And when he was asked, he was like, oh my God, I do not know anything about that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I am not aware. You are not aware of what goes on in your, or your organization or your campaign or whatsoever. And now you are still proving yourself, or because this lady decided that, okay, she's going to, she don't want to be on your side. Now you are wishing upon this person all the things that you are wishing upon this person, or because this person is not like, it's so pity that some people have not even gotten there, and people have to mind, like, people are trembling. You've not even gotten there. People are shaking. Like, what is not going to happen when, I just wish that people get to like have a very peaceful life and all of that, because like I said, no one is even perfect. No one is perfect. Seriously. Like, somebody was even talking about a third party, maybe this, that, But another person was like, what if of that voting a third party is just like, you're not even voting at all. It's as if the government or the system only brought these two people that you must actually choose from one of them. You must choose from one of them, So that is why it's as if a lot of people are just so confused. And people are now, okay, what do we do? Like, what do you want us? A lot of people are confused. But the fact that you have not even gotten to a safe place, but the way at which, some kind of threats are coming out from your mouth and your supporters' mouth and your organizational mouth, and if people calls it out or want to cancel it, you talk about how you are not even aware. This is what also happened in, I think Project 2025. He also came out to talk about how he don't even know about this Project 2025. That who was the people that is organizing it? The way at which you pretend as if you don't know what is happening, like, oh my God, who are the people organizing the project? They must be brought to book. But these are the people that are working under you. Like, how is that even possible? They sent him, with this joker. They claim that you do not, okay, everything was a joke. So what even stop you from, okay, oh, it's a joke, you guys are just taking it so personal, I am taking accountable of it, okay, sorry, it's okay. Am I even talking about the Puerto Ricans? What about the ones you said about the Congo people using Congo's suffering to rub it on their faces, and the history behind what Congo is facing. Likes like you are the ones that actually put Congo in the predicament that they are today. That is why people are not even talking about what is happening in Congo. Everyone is all about power, power, power. The same thing is happening in Congo. Why are they not bringing all of these things in this election and all of that? The only thing I see people teaching and they are talking about is power, power, power. Like, who is now going to talk about why they're not bringing Congo into it? Congo is also facing the same fate with power, but it's as if there are some set of people that is so important, why the other ones are not important. He said something like this with Congo people, that they are all in prison and they are trying to escape from prison to come over to, the state. Like, oh my goodness. These are people that virtually everything you're enjoying today comes from them. The phone we're using, the iPhone, the materials which they used to produce, all of these electrical stuffs are gotten from Congo. And these people are wallowing in poverty. They cannot even feed. They've been unalive, and they like so many things happening there. Gen OC happening. If you see the way they are living, and the media is not even putting out there. Everyone is talking about, oh, power, power. I'm not disputing the fact that what is happening in Powell is also inhuman, but the same thing is still in Congo. So why can't this will bring the both of them together? Why are you treating other people so special? The other ones, not important. And when you want to, vent, a lot of anti-people will just come for you. Oh my God, why won't you stand for us? This is just so ridiculous. But I like the fact that his people, Pankala people, they are seeing all these things. They are seeing what is happening. They have a lot to say about it. It's no more things that it's only black people that comes out to talk. Like, you guys talk too much. You guys complain too much. Like, look at it. It's just very transparent, and everyone is seeing what is going on. People are seeing what is going on. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you lovelies when I upload it.
Why not just subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.